Welcome to Barre Beautiful. You will need a ball or a rolled up towel and a sturdy chair for your bar. Let's begin with our warm up with our feet in first position. Your hands can go on your hips, and we're going to lift our heels and lower. Lifting and lowering, staying strong through our core. As you're lifting, be sure to pull that belly button into your spine. Let's switch our feet, toes facing forward, and add another releve. Beautiful job. Switching back to first position, we're going to add an arm lift with our releves, lifting up and down, up and down. Great job. Let's turn to face the front of our mat, and we're going to step back with one leg, pressing into our back heel. We're going to just lift and then press back into that heel, lifting our arms and reaching and pressing back, really feeling a release through that calf muscle that we worked so hard. Excellent. We're going to hold it here, pressing. Now let's switch to the other foot, pushing that heel down into the ground, lifting with our hands, pressing back into our heel. Again, releasing that calf muscle that we worked. Lift for the last time. Now press back and hold it, really stretching through that calf muscle. Now we're going to bring our feet together, lifting up to the sky, forward fold all the way down to the ground. We're going to jump back into plank position, lower down into upward dog, pressing back through the hips into downward dog. Let's do that again. Jump or step forward. Rise all the way up to the sky. Forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift here. Back to forward fold. Either step or jump back into plank position. Slowly lower down, and then bring yourself back up into upward dog. Pressing in through the hips, let's come back to downward dog. Jump or step forward, lifting up, nice deep inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold again. Jump or step back into plank position, slowly lower down, and then press up into upward dog. Exhale, into downward dog position. Jump or step forward. Inhale all the way up and exhale. Rolling back down to our mat into a forward fold, let's step back into plank position. We're going to get ready for mountain climbers here. You can either step forward and step back on each leg, or you can jump it a little bit faster. Join me when you're ready for 30. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Great job. 3, 2, 1, and release. Stretching it out, rising back up. Let's get ready to head to our bar. Starting in first position, your hand can either go on your hip, in front of you, or to the side. We will begin with pliés, full range of motion. This means you'll plie all the way down and lift all the way up. Every time going as low as you can go and rising all the way up so that knees are extended completely. 4, 3, 2, last one. This time I want you to plie all the way down and only lift halfway. Half range of motion. Slight bend in your knees as you lift halfway. Two, last one. All the way down, little pulses. Tiny paperclip size movements as you pulse in this plie position. Beautiful job. Now we're going to hold it. If you would like, you can release your hand from your bar and hold yourself steady with your arms lifted. 3, 2, 1, release. To shift, we're just going to lift our heels, but stay in that plie position. Nice, slow heel lifts. Last one. Go ahead and rise up and release. For a short cardio burst, we're going to complete a changement, where you can jump and move your feet in front and behind each other, or you can simply just stay and releve, or you can plie and releve, or you can add a little jump and switch your feet. Join me when you're ready for 30. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Let's come back to the bar. Feet in second position this time. Deep breath in. And we're going to plie again. Full range of motion pliés. Plie as far down as you can go and lift all the way up. You can keep your hand on your hip at this time, or you can keep it out to the side. You decide. 3, 2, 1. We're going to plie as deep as we can plie and only rise halfway up now. Half range of motion. Excellent job. Get ready to pulse with me. Teeny tiny movements in second position. Three, two, one. Static hold. You can let go of the bar if you like and lift your arms up into the air, holding that plie position, strong and steady. Beautiful. Let's release, standing straight up, and now we're going to move into another little cardio burst. This time we stay in second position, and we're going to do little squat jumps. You can either plie and stand straight up, or plie into releve, or you can add a little jump. Plie and jump, plie and jump. Join me when you're ready for 30. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Halfway there. You guys are staying strong and steady. Beautiful job. Keep going. 2, 1, and release. Wonderful. Coming back to the bar for our last bar exercise. We're going to place our elbows along our bar, our feet straight under our hips. We will extend one foot behind us, pointing our toes and lifting at our glutes. Full range of motion here, tapping the floor and lifting all the way up. Last one. Now we are in half range of motion. Lift as far up as you can, and we're only going to lower halfway. Lower and lift, lower and lift. This time not setting our foot on the ground. Excellent job. Get ready for tiny pulses. Lift as high as you can, teeny tiny movements the size of a paper clip. You're doing an excellent job. Static hold right here, keeping that leg lifted as still as possible. Amazing. For our shift, we're going to release our foot down to one side, draw a rainbow with our toes to the opposite side. From one side to the other, a little lift and a diagonal tap behind. Really getting into those inner glute muscles. Only a few more here. You did a great job. Now let's move to the other side. We will place our elbows onto our bar, making sure our feet are right underneath our hips. The opposite leg now is going to be pointed behind us, and we're going to move into the full range of motion movement. You can have a slight bend in that standing leg because it is also going to be working very hard for us. Lifting from the glutes, full range of motion. Last one, lift. Now we're going to lower halfway, lifting all the way up, lowering halfway down. We will not be setting our toes on the floor for half range of motion. Last one, let's stay here for a pulse. Tiny movements as we lift the glute, really working those inner glute muscles. Beautiful job. Static hold right here, keeping that leg lifted, powerful and strong. Now Now for our shift. Our foot is going to set to the side of us and reach all the way over to the back diagonal. It's like we're drawing a rainbow with our toes from one side to the other. Last set, lift and lift. Great job, that was hard, and you guys did an amazing job. Let's move our bars out of the way and get ready for floor and core. You will need either a small ball or a yoga block, or you could use a rolled up towel or a pillow for this. You also don't have to use the ball at all. Placing that ball between your thighs, we're going to lay back and place our hands at the side of us, pulling our heels in close to our glutes. Lift into a bridge position. As you're lifting, squeeze that ball between your legs. Lower, lift, squeeze, lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. Lift, squeeze, lower. Perfect. As you're lifting, be sure to also pull that belly button into your spine. Stay lifted, squeezing that ball over and over again. Really working those inner thighs. Try to keep those hips lifted. Don't let them slowly fall back down to the ground. Now let's pulse. Just a pulse, lifting those hips. Tiny paperclip size movements up to the sky, keeping that belly button pulled into the spine. Wonderful. Release that ball and pull the ball behind your back. We're going to do a crunch position. Just at mid-back, you can put your hands out front or you can bring them to your chest. Join me when you're ready, straight through the middle, lowering and lifting, lowering and lifting. If you're not using a ball or a towel, then just simply do a crunch on the ground, either keeping your hands at your chest or behind your head. Get ready to rotate. Each elbow should try to touch the opposite knee. Wonderful job. Stay with me, we only have a few more. You're doing great. And we're done. Great job. Release that ball from behind you, and we're going to get ready to do a short stretch to cool down. Coming into tabletop position, you can spread your knees wide. We're going to sit back into child's pose, releasing in those shoulders, releasing in those glutes, releasing through the thighs, inhaling and exhaling nice and deep. Rising up into the tabletop position, let's slowly lower ourselves back down into the Sphinx position. Elbows under the shoulders, releasing through the neck and the belly, trying to pull those shoulders away from your ears, looking up towards the sky. Releasing now, press into the ground to come back up into tabletop, and let's move over to our glutes for a nice little stretch. Coming to the seated position, I want you to cross one ankle over your knee and pull that opposite knee close to your body till you feel a stretch through your glutes. switch to the other side. Opposite ankle crosses over the knee, and then pull that opposite knee in towards your body. Once you release, let's come back to the center of our mats, sitting cross-legged in front of you, both sit bones on the floor. Let's take one last breath, a deep inhale, reaching our arms all the way up to the sky and bringing them down to heart center as we exhale. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.